He was one of pro wrestling's biggest stars ever. He played U.S. college football at Powerhouse Miami and even had a tryout in the CFL with the Calgary Stampeders. Now in his latest film, The Tooth Fairy, movie star Dwayne Johnson is trying his hand at hockey and concedes that skating was tougher than expected.
It was an eye-opening, sobering experience to understand just how difficult it is, a newfound respect.
You had a kick at the can at the Canadian Football League.
Yeah.
One of your biggest wrestling matches in the history of your career was in Toronto against Hulk Hogan.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you've taken up skating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's easier ways to get Canadian citizenship.
My dad is Canadian. You know, my dad was born in Halifax, in Amherst, actually. All joking aside, is the juxtaposition between my life in Calgary as a Calgary Stampeder was awful. And it was terrible. I mean, really, Coach Wally Bono was my coach. It was awful only because of the money that I was making. I was starving up there. The coaches were great and the players were great. A couple of years later, here I am in Toronto Sky Dome. 60,000 people wrestling Hulk Hogan was awesome.
Are you a hockey fan at all?
I was a hockey highlight fan.
Hockey highlight. Yeah.
Well, I never.
I
never grew up in the environment of hockey. You know, all of my growing up was down in Miami or Hawaii.
Do you have a favorite team if you had to pick one?
I would have to say the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, only because they won last year.
To their credit, the NHL has seen its profile grow in Hollywood in recent years, with the league gaining exposure through major studio productions. As for Johnson's most recognizable character, The Rock, his days of laying down the smackdown on his opponents seem to be over for the time being. In the meantime, Johnson is focused on his latest character.
Who are you? I'm the Tooth Fairy. Oh, yeah.